And welcome to lesson number 4 in I Will Teach You Java. And in this video we're going to look at for loops, and we're going to take a short look on something called data types, which are built in to Java. And if you remember from the first lessons, and we created this print reader and the book, and as we said, these are types to the left, and we have created a type which is an array, and it's an array type of book. And we saw that we couldn't actually access these placeholders in a very fast way, because the alternative we looked at was basically copying each of these and replacing them with the corresponding placeholder index. So this is one way of accessing the placeholders and then assigning each of these to these empty spots here. Now this is a very tedious way, because usually if you would just imagine if we had 100 here, it wouldn't just be practical to fill this by writing 100 different lines. And that's what motivates the loop construct, and it's more generic than just iterating over this type of array, but we can actually use a loop that will process each of these elements and let us do something with it, for example assign something, and in a very fast and easy way. So let us do that over here. I'm going to remove this, and we're going to create our for loop here in lesson 4. And basically I'm going to show you immediately how it does, how we do that, and then I'll explain it in a short while. So if you type 4 tab, IntelliJ will expand this automatically. And now we're going to do something we've not seen before. We type int index equals 0 semicolon and index less than 10 semicolon, index plus plus, close the brace parentheses, and now open the brace. And when you press enter, IntelliJ will actually complete that and let you have a closing brace as well. Now what's going on in here is the body of the for loop, and in here we will adding some code soon. But basically this construct will go through each of these, will allow us to go through each of these by having a counter called index, and when we write less than 10, it will actually repeat this 10 times. So the body will be repeated 10 times. So let us, for example, for just to demonstrate what this means, we can reuse our famous print statement, and we can say hello there in my for loop. Now we expect this to be printed 10 times, and if we run this, we'll see that that is the case. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And this construct now will allow us to access these placeholders. And how, you may wonder, because we haven't really mentioned anything or added anything here about our books array. So before we do that, let us try something here where we add something to the statement. So if we write plus index, we're going to see the value of index and how it's being incremented. So if you see here, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So basically this number is incremented from 0 to 9, and that is what's going to allow us to access the loop without copying 10 different rows. So if you remember here, 0, 1, if we replace that with index, we can, in a smart and simple way, access each placeholder and say we can add my book. And if we play this again, we should have now created or assigned my book to each and every placeholder. And we can verify that by writing another for loop and printing out the content of each placeholder or each element. So let's write for again, followed by a tab, and int index 0, we repeat this, less than 10, index plus plus, open brace and close brace, and let us print out our familiar books array and see what happens now. Oh, there's some gibberish going on there, but you can see there's something printed out 10 times, which is correctly the content of our collection here. Now, you can try to increment this to 20 or 100 or 1000 or whatever you want and see what happens. Elaborate or basically experiment a bit with that, and we'll talk about this statement more in the next video. So if you like this, thumbs up, don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment if there's anything you don't understand. Bye bye.